Nas X, it's weird because I didn't really like his 2019 EP. It just felt all over the place, a little too over the place, if I should say. And I just, with the inconsistency, wasn't having hope for what a full-length studio album would be like. And now we finally got to hear it with Montero. And I gotta say, he definitely surprised. The 3 singles that came out for this, Montero, Call Me By Your Name, Sun Goes Down to Industry Baby, I definitely had a lot more high hopes when I had heard those songs because they are all just great songs, and I feel like it showed his growth as a musician overall. And there's a lot of, different types of topics he's talking about now from his EP. I mean, obviously, now he is openly homosexual, and he uses that a lot in his lyrics to kind of tell you what he was dealing with and coping with throughout his life, especially on the song Sun Goes Down, how he struggled so much as a kid to, I guess, keep it a secret because he wasn't sure how people would feel, and he would contemplate suicide because of it. It's just a breathtaking track. But there was 2 songs on here that I didn't necessarily like, that being Lost in the Citadel and Void. They just didn't really do much for me. They just sounded like, any song off of this record really, but this one just kind of felt, or should I say these 2, just kind of felt like filler in a sense. They didn't really add anything, as they did just kind of got in the way. Then the OK tracks, That's What I Want, started off slow, but I really liked it. Scoop, I mean, this one definitely had that cop-out chorus of just saying the word over and over and over again. Other than that, good beat. We have Tales of Dominica as the last one that I thought was okay. Again, just didn't really resonate with me like the others, which, speaking of the others, they're my favorites. Montero, Call Me By Your Name, is definitely a good album opener. It introduces himself as Montero is Lil Nas X's real name. Very catchy song. This is the song that got him a lot of controversy because he was twerking on the devil, but it is what it is. Dead Right Now followed it right up and did a good job. Industry Baby, of course. This thing's a banger. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love the chorus. I love the horn beats. That's one thing on this album that you're going to get a lot of, and you're going to get it good, is those horn beats. Jack Harlow, who I'm not a big fan of, actually comes on and kills it. I don't really like the line, I haven't even hit my peak, I just keep getting cuter. That's a little cringy to me, but nonetheless, both of them do a good job to make a fantastic song. One of Me, $sign Slime, which I saw that title, I was like, oh god, I don't know about this, but I was definitely wrong. Sun Goes Down, of course, I just kind of mentioned that song. It's not even a rap song, it definitely is one of the more pop-leaning tracks on here. Don't Want It, Life After Salem, and Am I Dreaming, which features Miley Cyrus, who does a fantastic job, and that leads me to the features. Industry Baby features Jack Harlow. Scoop features Doja Cat, so of course it was one of the weaker songs on here. One of Me features Elton John, but he doesn't take vocals. He's on piano. You can hear it. It's there. $sign Slime features Megan Thee Stallion, or The Stallion, as people keep correcting me. She does fine on this track. I have no problem with it. I think she does a great job, and then Miley Cyrus kicks in at the end with some fantastic vocal work. I mean, she's very hit or miss when it comes to vocal work, especially nowadays, but she definitely showed it there, and I think Lil Nas X has just really kind of just quieted people down who were unsure about his music, or even in some cases just the people that don't like him, not necessarily because they hate his music, but because they hate his sexual orientation. I mean, the past couple months or so, while he's been trying to promote this album, everyone's just been berating him, and I think that music video for Montero didn't help, but at this point, he's just using it as a troll. He's taking that hate, he's rolling with it, and he's doing stuff that he knows is going to piss people off because it's going to get him the clicks and the views. It's going to give him basically more attention than it is, so that way this album still gets played or whatever, and it's just a victory for him all in all. Like, I don't really think it phases him that much anymore. It's just kind of funny to him. It's like I saw a thing when Tony Hawk made that shoe with the little pint of his blood in it. Lil Nas X said, alright, when are we gonna just admit that it wasn't the blood in my shoe that you were worried about? It was probably the fact that I was a gay man, which, looking back at it now, Yeah, it is kind of weird that a straight man known for skateboarding basically does the same thing as a gay rapper, and people berate the gay rapper, call him satanic for selling these shoes, which, you know, were called a satanic shoe as a joke, but Tony Hawk can do it, and oh, it's completely fine. There's blood, but it's completely fine. He's not satanic, he's just a skateboarder. But yes, Lil Nas X's first album is a success. 8.5 out of 10 would definitely recommend. One of my favorites of the year. Just, again, throughout its 15 track listing, it is just so good. As I've said before, 15 is like the cutoff as to where you should have albums and songs on it, and he definitely didn't try to overbloat this thing with a bunch of just, you know, songs that probably didn't belong. There's a couple songs, like I mentioned, that probably shouldn't be on here, but for the most part, I had no problem with it, and he actually flipped me as to how I feel about him from his debut EP to his debut album. A lot different, a way different direction, and just more interesting in my opinion. So that's my review. You can tell me in the comments below, what do you think? And until then, stay safe out there, wear your mask, get vaccinated, and I will catch you all in the next one.